Again, warmth without the weight. Are you tired of heavy blankets over you? You almost feel like you can't breathe. How about being able to have something whisper soft, whisper quiet, just beautiful and luxurious, but nice and warm? Like, I love to snuggle in under my down blanket. Well, we bring you a brand new one, and this is like the creme de la creme. We call it the ultimate in all of the features, because you're gonna have so many great features on this one, and yet you're getting a today's special value price only till the end of today. We also offer it on the 4 monthly easy payments. We have twin, full, queen, and king sizes, and then we have a beautiful array of colors to choose from, and so many great things to talk about. And by the way, earlier you saw perhaps the sheets that we have to match it exactly, and we also have shams to match too, which are, you get 2 shams for only $28.50. Before we look at the colors, I want to quickly ask Linda Davies, our Northern Nights expert, why would you say this is the blanket to have on our bed?
Well, first of all, it's Northern Nights, and we've been around almost 25 years. We're celebrating our 25th wedding, our 25th anniversary next year. So it's the quality, the premier brand and line here at QVC. And down blankets are hard to come by. I know I tell my friends it's a down blanket. What's that? It's not a comforter. It's a down blanket. It's a blanket where each square is filled with down. And why this is so special today, because we made it oversized that you can tuck it in all the way around. You cannot tuck in a down comforter. You can tuck in a cotton blanket, but you can't a down comforter. And also we made it oversized and generous size so it can be top of bed, as we've shown in all of our pictures, because we think it is that beautiful to show off. If you said, I just wanted to be this top of bed, and you've got it that way.
Let's take a look at the colors, and it is a beautiful palette. In fact, if you want to change up the color in a bedroom, today is the day. Let's go through them. We'll start with the blue on the bed.
Okay, this is fresh blue. This is a new color. It's got just a little icy color to it, and you're right, that's a great shot. Thank you, guys. That's the woven Dobby design. That's not printed on. That is woven in all those little tiny squares there. And guess what? It's on the reverse side too.
Yeah,
so it's on both sides. And then right here in front, I'm going to show you this beautiful sand color. It's a nice taupey color. It's got a lot of color to it, and you can mix and match that. You're seeing it right on top of the blue. Next to that is our plum. Beautiful, deep, rich. If you're someone that likes the jewel tones, you're going to love that. Next to that is that chocolate brown. You don't see chocolate brown blankets out there.
Yeah,
I love that we brought you this whole array of colors. Next to that is the skyline gray, which is very, very popular. Next to that is the sea glass, which is ever so popular.
Look at that.
And last but not least is the antique white, which is just got a beautiful, beautiful, I would say, French vanilla-esque color to it.
Yeah, definitely more on the ivory than on the white. Here's the price tags. Well, like we said, we have twin, full, queen, and king sizes. Look at the retail value. Those comparable retail values. First of all, you'd be hard-pressed to find a blanket in down like this one with all these great features. But if you did, it would cost approximately $141 to $199. Our prices go from $94 to $108 to $127 to $136. Full, twin, full, queen, and king. But if you look at the easy payment plan, $23.50 a month for a twin, $27 a month for full, $31.75 a month for queen, $34 a month for the king size. And as I mentioned too, for an extra $28.50, you get to have matching shams. Or even if you wanted to do contrasting shams, you could buy 2 sets of shams and you could get the matching color and a contrasting color, and it would be so fun to mix and match.
And remember, you could even sleep on these.
Yes, you
Use
can.
pillowcases if you want to.
And that item number is H211-438. But I want to go back to the fact that this is the largest down blanket we have ever offered as a today's special value. That right there, you know, when you think about what we grew up with blankets, and then we grew up with bedspreads.
Right.
And everything kind of went closer to the floor. This one is going to be like the best of both worlds.
Right.
It doesn't go all the way to the floor, but it gives you a lot more to tuck in, as we said. So if you like something to look a little more crisp and clean, or maybe you want it to cover the end of the bed. You may not have a footboard.
Right.
Like a lot of beds that I see see, you only have the headboard. And if you want it to come down then a little bit longer, it will, because it's a blanket.
Right.
And that's nice too. But let's go to what we call the thread count and the fill power.
Okay. Well, let's start with the thread count. It's 500 thread count. Luxury starts at 300. So next to your body, you're going to have the luxury of 500 thread count. And what we also want to talk to you about, that we chose that because 500 thread count is down proof. What does that mean? That means the down is not going to escape the little squares here. And each of these squares are sewn down. So that means the down is not going to move at all. They're sewn down. So each little pocket, think of each little square, has got that loft. That's why I'm able to go like this, and you see that it's not moving whatsoever.
And you know what? It doesn't need to be super fluffy
to
hold in the warmth.
No, it doesn't.
That's the beauty of it. We say warmth without the weight. Believe me, there's a lot of down in there. But when you actually get it home, you might think, well, that doesn't feel like much down. You don't want a whole lot of down.
Not in a blanket,
but
no.
I mean, like, you could put a pack of down in your hand with your eyes closed and you wouldn't even feel it, because I've had that done to me. They said, close your eyes, hold out your hand. They said, tell me when you think you've seen all, you know, like you've got a whole pile of down in there.
I'm going to grab this. I'm going to hold on. I'm just going to show you. And that's an interesting concept, because you do keep on waiting for it. But this is that luxurious down that is in every single one of those squares.
Wow.
That's it right there. And just, you can see how I'm going down with that with my hand. You can see how it's just soft and lofty. And with the 600 fill power, what you're getting is that loft without the weight, because what happens is it traps the air, and that's the best insulator you can have.
Absolutely.
And it's natural. So we're giving you the white duck down, and we're giving you 100% cotton, 500 thread count. That is so important.
Now, how would we clean this?
Wash machine and dryer. If you've got a front-loading machine, you can probably, excuse me, put your twin, your full, and your queen in there. I don't know if your king will fit in there or not.
It won't for me, and I have a front-loading.
You might have to take it to a laundromat, but washer and dryer. And when you take it out, you can either put clean sneakers in, or you can put tennis balls in.
True.
And then just give it a nice shake. What I did is I took mine out, give it a shook, put it over my railing for a little bit, put it on the bed, and it was wonderful.
That's just it. It keeps coming back. You have longevity with these pieces because they're done so beautifully. So what about this hypoallergenic kind of stuff?
That is very, very important. Let me bring back my down. I feel like I'm doing a science experiment
Exactly.
here.
I love it.
So let's talk about that. Look how clean and beautiful this is. I'm just going to hold this up for you to see. This has been washed. This down has been washed 10 times. What that does, it removes the dirt and the dander. People think they're allergic to down. It's not the down they're allergic to. They're allergic to the dirt and dander. And so we wash this 10 times, and therefore we remove all of that. It gives us that beautiful white duck down, and therefore we can call this hypoallergenic. So if you're someone that has gotten down alternative and you've always gone that route because you've been a little afraid to go this way, give this a try. You're going to find out that this particular blanket that you're getting here at QVC today is hypoallergenic, and you're going to be enjoy the luxury of down.
It's amazing. I know for years and years and years we kept saying, has anybody said they're allergic to our down blankets and things like that? And we're like, nope. So I don't know if there has been anybody in the last 25 years.
How comfortable is this?
It's amazing. I tell you, I feel like I'm in bed because, like I said, Mark and I have a down blanket on our bed. There's a down blanket on every bed in our home. And that's the truth, because it was great for the kids. It was great for us. It's great for our guests. I don't have to worry about them getting too hot.
Don't you find when your guests leave, they go, what was that? Where can I get one of those?
Exactly. But where do you get them? Except here at QVC. And if you do find one out there, don't expect to get this wonderful 500 thread count or 650 fill power or anywhere close to this size. Or hypoallergenic, or these colors, or this price. I mean, that's why it's at today's special value. For one time in the entire year of 2017, that's why you want to think ahead to gifts for the holidays, for yourself, for your own home, for, you know, any reason you need it. Even if you've sent off your kid to college and you're like, you know what, I want them to feel a piece of home. And we love our down blanket, so I'm going to send one with them too. May I ask you to do me a favor? If you own a down blanket from Northern Nights, blankets here at QVC, would you give us a call on our testimonial line, 1-800-395-1601. Let us know how you like it. Let us know what your experience has been. I want to show colors again. And this is really important because this is where you decide, okay, I'm going to freshen up my room.
Right.
I'm going to freshen up the look, or maybe I'm going to change it completely.
Right.
It's up to you. You can do it with a blanket. And if you want the shams, we have the shams for you today too. Let's actually look at the blankets over
let's
here,
go over
if you
here.
don't mind. I'd like to see it this way.
Okay.
I'll move over here. There you go.
I'm going to let you point.
Okay, so this is that antique white.
Antique white. Next, and you can really see the Dobby design on that.
And it's not white, even though we call it antique white.
It's ivory.
Yes,
But a
it's ivory.
lighter ivory.
Yeah.
Next to that, we have the sand, which is a beautiful taupe color. Talk about the first three colors are wonderful, strong neutrals that you can mix and match with everything.
And by the way, too, you know what I think is fun is you spend your money here and get these great blankets, and then go to some of your discount stores or anything like that where they sell throw pillows for, you know, $10 or whatever, and just get some fun colors of throw pillows.
That'd be a great. Look at you. Look at you. You don't
I'll
need
learn
me.
it from you.
Next to that, you've got that beautiful skyline gray, very popular color that everyone is loving.
Beautiful.
Below that now starts our color wheel. You've got the sea glass right here. You've got the fresh blue, which is very, very, very pretty. Beneath that, you've got the chocolate, which we're coming to.
And look at the beautiful fabric.
And I have to tell you, I don't know anywhere you're going to find the colors of the sea glass, the fresh blue, the chocolate, and then we've got the plum down here.
Look at that. You know, think about your young girls' bedrooms. You raised a couple of girls.
My
I've
girls
got
would
a girl.
love that.
You know, this, and even for, even if they're married, like your girls are married, and you know, the thing is, if you mixed the plum with the skyline gray,
right,
all of a sudden your husband's not offended by it or whatever.
I would
you
do
know
the
what I mean?
plum with the skyline gray sheets.
Yes, exactly.
And then I would probably do 2 sets of the shams.
Yeah.
So I could do the gray and also the plum sheets, and that to me would just be a stellar room. Remember, this is an easy fix to change your room color. If you've got white walls, well, you can even walk over the board.
Let's get to the phone first, real
Perfect.
quick. We'll find out. I just want to show you the prices again. When it comes down to what are you going to pay to be able to get these, here's what we have. Twin, full, queen, and king. They're oversized. Don't worry about the sizing. You're going to have plenty of blanket. That comes out to $23.50 per month on the twin, $27 for the full, $31.75 for the queen, and $34 a month for the king size. And we're going to say hi to Diane from Utah. Diane, welcome. It's Linda and Mary Beth. How are you?
Hi, I'm just fine.
Wonderful.
Just fine.
Good.
Yeah, I just ordered 2 of these for Christmas gifts.
Oh, lovely.
Good.
And as we speak, I have a down blanket on my bed that I've had for years from Northern Nights that I love. And so I love Northern Nights. And so 2 Christmas gifts off the list.
I love that. Diane, what colors did you choose to get since you bought Christmas gifts?
The gray for my son and his wife.
Okay.
And the blue for my grandson.
And the blue for your grandson. So I'm just going to do the gray here with the gray walls. Now, and you got the blue for your grandson. I think that's great, that fresh blue. And what sizes did you get for your son?
Queen.
The queen?
Queens.
Both,
Yeah.
both of them are queens, right?
Right.
Queen
both are
sizes?
queen.
And do you happen to know, did you just pick the colors because you knew they'd like them, or did you happen to know what their rooms looked like and what you'd be able to put them in with?
Well, my son and his wife have black furniture, so the gray is going to go in their room. And
Awesome.
Boys and blue go well together.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
absolutely.
Oh, I love that. That's a great combination. Boy, you're so smart. You don't even need my decorating tips.
There you go.
That's wonderful. Let me go back to the fact that you said you've had a down blanket from Northern Nights for years. What is it about? Why do you like to sleep under a down blanket?
They're very lightweight, but they're warm. But in the summer, I leave my blanket on year-round because I don't need to take it off. It's not too hot, and it's perfect. But I don't like heavy blankets on me.
Yeah, and you know, it's interesting because I used to, you know, we grew up with heavy blankets, but now that I'm used to the down blanket, if I go somewhere else to somebody else's house or to a hotel and they've got something heavy, I feel like I can't breathe.
Right.
I agree. I agree. And they wash are beautiful.
I'm glad
They
to hear
really
that.
do. Yeah. So now I'm thrilled that I got to talk to you, Mary Beth. I've been a QVC person for years and years, and you are at the top of my list. You're the best.
Oh, she is.
You're
She truly
kind.
is.
Thank you so much. It means a lot to us. And Diane, just the fact that you come back year after year and to provide wonderful luxury things for all your family is
That's
really
right.
special.
Right.
Yeah.
You bet. Well, thanks for talking to me.